entire cabinet having a presidential intervention in my community, and it's business as usual. I could never understand. Today I understand. I have on my phone here dozens of messages I've been made a fool of for years to General Sipia, giving him tip-offs on drugs. So yes, I am angry. You need to help me here today. I've done my own analysis. There are certain things that doesn't matter to me, and then there's this. When you spoke on the 6th of July and you said you touched a nerve, they feed our children drugs, and this is why you see most of our communities cannot go forward, because the entire community has been criminalized. They arrest everyone with 1 and 2 packets of tik, and they don't go after this rot that's here, because they are the rot. So I need you to help me here this evening, because ons kan nie wag vir nog 10 jaar to uncover the mess and uproot it. My first question, what is the primary nature of the relationship between Sipia and Kat Matlala?
What we understand, the relationship will be that of a police officer protecting someone that's a criminal, which is got history and different criminalities, not just one, but it's a criminal relationship between the two.
Let me add to that. Sipia, DNC, second in charge in this country, accused of receiving money from Matlala, being the most senior SAPS official in the cartel. Am I correct?
He's the most feared by another generals.
So he's the most senior and he's the most feared in the cartel. Leaked confidential information through Sergeant Nkosi to give Matlala and Mkhwanazi, Msibi, and others. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Brought in Rashid Ismail for kidnapping as a so-called expert. Am I correct?
That's a name, correct?
That's a name.
Yep.
Honorable Matthys asked you earlier on, who was the investigating officer? I put it to you, that investigating officer that Sipia was introducing to the families of the victims that were being kidnapped is this man, Rashid Ismail.
We've got on record his transfer money payment with Sangi.
Who is Sergeant Nkosi?
He's a detective that works at the head office.
Am I correct that he acted as an errand boy, intermediary for General Sipia and members of the cartel?
Is one of the runners, as we had depicted on our sketch that we projected earlier.
Got my eie sketch here. He collected money from criminals, worked in organized crime unit, but was effectively detached to run Sipia's errands, collected bags of money and packages from Molefe's house. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's a person who's been moving around a lot between the group of people.
Okay. Did Sergeant Nkosi, on behalf of Sipia, collect money from members of the cartel, such as Kat, Molefe, Msibi, and others?
Well, I'm not sure, I don't have evidence of money, but what in his own words said to me, he's been moving things between them.
I already touched on this, I'm getting ahead of myself. Who is exactly Rashid Ismail?
I don't know who the person is, but he, of course, even said he's an expert that in kidnapping. I don't know who.
But you've heard this name before.
Yeah, well, when the team were investigating and they saw that payment, they told me who the person is. Otherwise, I did not know about
A
it.
payment between?
That Rashid and Nangi, the person that has been a suspect of kidnapping and known as a kidnapping kingpin in Mozambique.
Okay. What is the nature of the relationship between Sipia and Rashid?
From what I gathered is that they are friends working well together, dealing with kidnapping cases.
So let me say this to you. So-called expert involved in kidnapping cases abroad, linked to Sipia, who facilitated his appointment by families to negotiate ransom This is what Sibia does. And allegedly received kickbacks when the families pay. This is Sibia. This is his guy. He's not even registered. What is the nature of the relationship between General Richard Shibiri, Kat Matlala, Molefi, and Msibi?
What we gathered from the investigation, all members, is that Shibiri was the head of organized crime in Gauteng. When he started investigating issues that touch these drug kingpins, his life was threatened. So he then had to ease up and join the crew. So that what led into him being moved from Gauteng and elevated to be the head of organized crime at the head office.
And Shibiri is the one who tipped off Matlala about the December operation at his house. Am I correct?
I know of Sergeant Kosi who did that. I'm not so sure about Shibiri's role.
Received money from Matlala, 70,000.
Yeah, well, according to the money that was moved to him in order to pretend as if he did not receive the money, as if it was a loan, he transferred it back, but he got it cash.
And
And
he is the head of SAP's organized crime.
That's correct. He's the one appointed a panel that was chaired by